See that?
Yeah.
If you don't know,
now you know. Cause smart is the
new gangster, baby.
It's Wednesday.
Yes. It's not Wacky Wednesday. It's What's on Your Mind Wednesday.
Oh,
yeah. We ain't wacky around here.
We might be a little bit.
A little wacky. Wait till this coffee cup get on half.
Get on half. Okay, so listen, we're really like
we laid back.
No, I'm just saying like we're really getting down to like
the business.
The end of this year for real. Like every time I wake up, I be like, "Ooh, we're one day away from Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve."
This year ended for me in October.
Why in October?
Because
talk to me.
Fiscal year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on the fiscal cycle. Shout out to the dollars, money, dollars, money.
I just cannot do you this morning already. So your physical. So what you already in the new year, or this is just, or is this because you say your year ended in October? This is like your extra, like
no, this is the first quarter of the new year.
Who with you on the first quarter? I just need to know who with you on this first quarter.
All major corporations.
No. All major corporations, they're done with the fourth quarter. Like this is just a parlay getting ready for the first quarter.
Okay, I heard you.
You know what I mean? Like they ready to kind of.
Well, I'm ahead of my time.
You are just a little bit, but like if you are a good business person or in the music industry, this is the time to start to gear up.
No, a lot of people are dropping right now.
No. Listen to me. To gear up for that first quarter so you can come out swinging.
Speaking of artists and rappers, new in the news.
We hopping straight to that?
Oh, what you do?
Go ahead. You done already with it.
So interesting to me.
Okay, go ahead. Good morning, Tamika. Good morning, Mama Blue.
Hey, so the rap artist known as Boosie Boo
Boosie Bad.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He has come up with that he is suing artists that has used his rhymes in their music. One of the major artists that he is approaching is Rod Wave.
Yep.
Now he's also approaching Kodak Black.
Okay.
So these are the two biggest like artists right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Boosie has targeted them for potential lawsuits because they didn't say he's suing them yet. He's saying he's talking about something.
No, Boosie said he would do work with Rod, but he's still suing.
What?
Yeah, he did. But did you see that Rod went out there and said, like, you don't got to sue me. I'll pay you. Tell me the number. And yeah.
Man, them boys, G's. That's what I'm talking about. Them the same people.
And he want to do work. I mean,
listen, I ain't know nothing about this. This just made my day. That's right. What you want, Tucky? It's Thanksgiving. What you want, Turkey?
Oh, you can't. Now, come on. Boosie bring a lot of laughs.
Listen,
and joy. And no. Boosie bring a lot of laughs and joy in people life with his
Wave were real. Ray say what you want, dog.
He's like, he got it. He said, dog? He said,
dog.
We're on radio.
I said, look, dog.
You said, God darn.
Listen, there is a new regulation when we get on. We can say what we want and forgive us later.
Ooh, to the person who don't own the radio station.
Power to the people.
But no, so yeah. You look at it. I think they'll figure it out. You know, Boosie say a lot of stuff. He get out there, he speak his mind. You know what I mean?
I think he like the podcasters. Like, you know how a lot of rappers have turned into podcasters? I think he is like a podcaster.
You know who's the funniest? So since we're on artists, the funniest person, I think, by far, is Plies.
Plies used to be funny.
No. Plies get on there.
He's still funny.
No, he still is to me. When the last time you listened to him?
I think Boosie has been influenced by Plies. Because remember, Plies was getting it on heavy. Boosie has taken it to the next level because I think his rap career isn't what he wanted to be. So he's gaining his popularity through doing podcast interviews and kind of like trolling people.
Thank you, Tweet. I think I don't know if it's really like I think he is kind of keeping himself irrelevant by
irrelevant.
He's not irrelevant. No, he's not. If people talking about it, he's relevant. You know what I mean? So he's doing what he's supposed to do because he's in the entertainment business. So if he's I'm gonna tell you this. So if he's not dropping any music at this point, he has to make sure that his name stays ringing and people. So he got to get paid. He got to do what he needs to do to make sure that you know what I mean. Hey. So I mean, listen, we talking about him.
I just would have handled it different. Mm-hmm. So just like what I'm saying, he said what he said, and then the Wave come back and say, "Hey man, what you want? I got you."
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That probably was a phone call that could have been made, a one-on-one that could have been happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to each his own. To each his own.
So you would have just made the phone call and was like, "Yo."
Oh yeah, I would have been calling first. I wouldn't have went on live. I would have cashed the check and went on live.
So what if he tried to call on first and then it was like?
But it's so apparent. I think anybody would have took the call in the camp. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Anybody would have took that call, man. You could have DM'd me. Mm-hmm. These artists DM each other. And they communicate with each other. They might not answer for you, but when they see another artist, they DM.
I'm just saying, like, listen.
They keep their game together.
So here you go. There's always a retail and a wholesale.
Okay.
Right? There's always somebody who can skip the line and somebody who has to stay in the line.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all about relationship buildings. You got the blue check.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You got the blue check. You don't have the blue check. You got some, you know what I mean? People. Yes. There's places that
do you have a blue check?
I don't have a blue check.
I have a blue check in real life.
So I don't have a blue check on social media, but I will tell you that I have built enough relationships that a lot of places I can go into the wholesale line. Like I can skip the line.
Yes.
I don't have to wait in the line. But I'm going to tell you, this is no bragging or nothing. This is hard work. Like all jokes aside, like this is really relationship building and being in this industry for a long time. Now there's some people I got to wait in line for.
This is not bragging. This
is
hard work.
It is because I mean there's some people I have to, you know what I mean, wait in line for, or I need to phone a friend.
And it's a big blessing. Just big shots out to everybody that's moving and shaking because it's a big blessing. You're right to be able to cut the line or get the wholesale price and not the retail. So
it is.
I understand.
Right. But with that comes with a lot of hard work. People,
and it's great responsibility.
It is.
So, in other news,
I'm trying to
adjusting. All right.
Yeah, just a little bit.
In other news, P. Diddy is being.
We talking. Go ahead.
I didn't know what to do.
No. Go ahead. I'm letting you run it.
Don't you do that then, because I'm doing it wrong.
No. Go.
P. Diddy was allegedly sued by his ex-girlfriend, allegedly, Cassie.
So you just read the headlines and don't get. So they have already settled.
I know, that's what I was getting at.
You said okay. Go ahead. Go. Because you like allegedly sued.
Yes, but then they came up with within 24 hours they came up with a settlement out of court where she's not gonna talk the business and he gonna fall back and keep getting rich. But
other people are now coming out.
What? Like they doing the Bill Cosby to him?
Yeah, they are. Like, okay, so you got to think of this whole Diddy thing really quick. So go back before Cassie. So I'm not even mad. This was a smart move with Cassie.
Yeah, she did. She was.
She came.
They say she was
not at all because they're already attacking Diddy. So the guy who got arrested for Tupac say that Diddy paid him $1 million to kill Tupac.
No, they say that he paid, but he never got paid.
It don't matter. He pinning Diddy.
Mr. Dr. Love.
Brother Love.
Page your brother love. So yes. I did hear about keep it deep, allegations.
Right.
You know, and I be kind of weary of people who make jailhouse confessions because a lot of times, you know, people be either clout chasing,
okay,
or they trying to get their sentence reduced.
It could. I mean, at this point, it is what it is. We'll see how it play out. I just saw the other day, and it's alleged. Diddy's security guard, one of his security guards came out and was like, "This is true." And that he's doing this to Young Miami right now as well. He's seen him. He ain't a changed man. He putting his hands on her. Yeah. So I mean, at this point, this is everybody has these horrible stories about Diddy, right?
Who do you believe?
I'm gonna tell you is okay. So the Libra and me always do flip side, right? I know people lie. I think people add a little juices to make their story better. But where's there's smoke, there's a gun. Typically, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
And what I say is, Diddy doesn't have long-term relationships with anybody. Like, look at everybody who he signed. Who's still with him? Who is like talking about, oh, that's my boy, like he did me good. Everybody who's signed with him and left. And then they even said, like, you know, with him signing over their catalog to each other, they was like, hey, he ain't doing this out the kindness of his heart. I think we even talked about this at one point in time, right? And so we were like, yes, he is, you know, and it's like, nah, you don't know him.
Oh, so you think
it had something, you know?
All this was publicity to cover for what he knew was coming? You think that?
I think that he just like, so, okay, if you're in the streets, right? Typically, you know when the people looking at you. Right or wrong?
Correct.
Because somebody done told you, say, people talk. Oh, listen, boy, you better tighten up. You better do, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's
a surprise.
It's a surprise when it actually happened, but you be like, dang, I didn't think it was gonna happen this soon, or I thought I was gonna be able to get out.
That's one of the things. And see, I be weary of when a lot of the black celebrities, especially the black men, be getting towed down, because I know that there is a conspiracy to tear down black men, black leadership, right? So I'm not saying that, you know, the allegations are true or false, but what I'm saying is I look at it sideways when stuff like this pop.
So I'm going to tell you,
be a target. You're a successful black man.
Okay.
Then you're another target because you got money.
Okay.
Then you're another target because of the business you're doing and the way you're doing it with the people you're doing it with. You know what I mean? And then it just don't translate. You know, you don't see this type of thing happening to a lot of white guys.
So I'm gonna tell you this. I will agree with you. And you know, I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for us. Like I hear it. Like, I mean, you hear where they come in. Like, okay, Beyonce, the top of her game. Boom, 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 boom. Jay-Z, top of their game. They are Illuminati. Taylor Swift on the top of the game. We never hear that.
Lizzo.
Listen, I'm just saying. I'm going back to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you don't.
Taylor Swift, you don't hear that. So
the narrative with those allegations of selling her soul.
She don't have to live with it. You know what I mean? So there is a different narrative that's told for us. Is that for us to be successful, we have to be giving up some part of us. You know what I mean? Or we're go ahead.
How they do R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Versus how they do Elvis Presley.
Right, because Elvis definitely, you know.
I think he married a 13, 14-year-old.
And let's say
they're doing a movie about Priscilla right now on Stephanie Coppola.
Yeah, and I didn't even know Priscilla was still alive.
I didn't know that either.
But okay, go back to where we was at with it. We can even go to Hugh Hefner.
See,
you know what I mean?
Privilege in your face. I didn't think about that. It's standing right there looking at you.
It was, you know what I mean? And he had a whole Playboy bunny, and they ranch, and they okayed it. They did.
They okayed it.
They okayed it.
It was sanctioned.
Yeah.
But it is a double standard for black successful personalities, people, than it is for white successful personalities.
So I will tell you. So when the Diddy thing first came out with Cassie, just like everybody, like, wait, hold on, is she hurting for money? What's the case? It's been so long, but the statute of limitations was about to end for her, so she had to make a move, right? So again, I'm not mad at her, but she also was the first one to step out. So then other people be like, okay.
And that always happened. Because I'm going to remind you, presidential hopeful Donald Trump got allegations, and there was a short reprieve where people could file charges against him because of the statute of limitations, and another person came out and filed some charges.
They say that Diddy has a charge in New York. They're looking into another sexual assault. They won't say who the person is that came up.
For real?
Yeah. See, you got to read the news.
Wow.
So
and see, I'm not saying or taking nothing away from the people who making these allegations. I'm just saying there are times. This may not be that time, but I'm gonna use this time to talk about it. There are times when Black successful people are targeted.
They are
in unfair ways.
They are,
and that's my point. But back to your point, there's more charges coming.
There's more charges coming, and what I do believe is in karma. And what it can say is that you don't know when you're gonna get it. Yeah. And if the stuff that they say is true, him hanging Wale over the balcony like he was in the 5 Heartbeats.
They always say somebody hanging somebody. I don't believe that.
Wale
ain't no little dude. He ain't no big dude. But
Wale is pretty small.
No, not Diddy. Like side by side.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe his bodyguards did it. I don't know.
Remember they say Suge Knight hung.
I can believe Suge Knight
Ice Cube. I mean, Vanilla Ice.
I can believe Suge Knight did it,
man. And then Cadillac Records used to do it.
I'm just saying.
Just don't take me nowhere with a balcony. If we meeting and you a celebrity or artist, I don't want to meet nowhere where there's a balcony because I might push you over.
Don't push nobody over. No.
Don't try to hang.
But I'm just saying. So I mean, honestly, but this is really serious, and I really want to tap in and to after the hour is about the mental abuse and physical abuse that people go to, that they accept when they're in relationships because it's so hard to get out of it. And I know this is kind of
especially with powerful people.
Oh yeah, because when I listened to some of what Cassie had put into her lawsuit, right?
Yeah, I heard some of that.
And listening to it, and it was kind of horrifying. You know what I mean?
But I asked myself this.
Okay, go ahead.
I asked myself this, and this is not, you know what I'm saying, a shot at her or a shot at people that go through this, but like I heard some of that stuff, like the pills and the drugs and coming back, waking up, and they going to do this. He jumping in the car with guns to go do that and all this. And I'm like, wait a minute now. At some point, you have to eject. You can't crash and burn with these people. And
you see, she eventually did. I'm going to tell you, it's easier said than done, because they say the first 3 years of their relationship was pretty good, other than like the drugs. But that's what, she was a party girl, right?
See, okay then.
So okay, listen. Okay, not like that. Let me say that, assuming, because when you're going out, because if I would definitely say no, I'm good. I don't do that.
Especially a foreign pill.
You know what I mean? I don't do that. So it's something
on it.
But this is, not, you're laughing, but not a joking matter. But you know what? No. I know, but you made it like I'm cool with it. Like, but what I'm saying is that, but then people are intimidated by people of power. And also she was 19. So imagine how impressionable she was at that point in time. Diddy, who holds all this power at this point in her career, and he,
he was her record executive,
right? And so how they met is she was dating another artist on his label, and that was her boyfriend, and he introduced them, and Diddy like, take that.
No.
Yeah, he snatched him up from, and then you never heard from that artist again. I can't think his name.
Are you serious?
Yes.
This is wild.
So that's, you know what I mean? So that's what happened. Like,
these are wild stories from Hollywood. It's wild.
But yeah. So he took her from somebody else. Good morning, Crump. Yeah, good morning, Super Dave.
So yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you, Dave. Dave says that you right that Diddy never has long-term friends. Mariah, my bad, says Diddy always Mr. Steal Your Girl. Wow.
Yeah. And then even go back, they said that this is kind of a pattern of him. Allegedly, Kim Porter went through this same thing with him, and that's that's his twins' mom.
Mama Blue says it's a gift when they see the light.
Oh yes. Oh, that was back to yeah. But
yeah. You know, it was already allegations. Did Kim Porter kill herself?
I don't know.
Was that a suicide?
I don't know, but
hey, we gotta
get. Yeah. But we're about to take a break in a real second. So then now hop on in 1 second. Look, you looked up. But hey,
don't worry about it. I'm choking. We choking.
We live radio having a conversation.
He
ain't even know. Nobody can't even see him, and he ain't even talking. Okay. Look at this. This is what I have to deal with on the radio. Since he did it, we're gonna go ahead and take this break. 7 minutes after the hour, come back in, tag a friend, tell a friend, and we shall be back.
All of them women and children will be released. Hamas says that as part of the deal, 150 Palestinian youths and women currently in Israeli jails will be freed. From Jerusalem, here's Yolande now.
After talks continued late into the night, Israel's government finally signed off on this deal. With Hamas and other factions believed to be holding more than 200 hostages, a statement from the office of the Prime Minister said that 50 women and children would be released over 4 days, during which time there'd be a pause in the fighting. For every additional 10 hostages released, the pause would be extended by another day, the statement said. It added that Israel's government was committed to returning home all the hostages and that this was a first stage in achieving that goal. The truce is expected to allow hundreds of lorry loads of desperately needed humanitarian, medical and fuel aid to enter Gaza.
President Joe Biden has welcomed the deal to secure the release of the hostages taken into Gaza on October the 7th. A senior US official said Washington expected at least 3 American citizens, including a 3-year-old child, to be among those released by Hamas.
To returning citizens, we were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio, got 99 jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies and politics. Enjoyed it, so we started doing it on Sundays as like a podcast with, at the time, Janet Michelle. She was our co-host and she, filled that role until she moved. And then we had Carla Bristol, Carla B. She came in for a season. And then Reno was behind the scenes. He was always present because we did organizing together, so he'd come and hang out. And then the things that he was saying off camera was like, man, we might as well just have you on the show.
The negative thoughts that you is thinking about right now, or any particular subject, y'all, just flip it.
Turn problems into opportunities.
Problems are opportunities, man. Big shouts out to Sean Soprano, man.
Real deal, man.
We on the jump board together right now.
Just being around people and clearly always talking, I just felt like at least learn something, so as you see that you're not going to shut up, you can have substance to your conversation and not just be labeled somebody who just love to talk.
Really being informative, looking to give the information that isn't readily available in our community.
Multiple meteorologists can look at the same data and come up with a different forecast.
And so now you take those models, take that data and say, okay, based upon all of that,
absolutely,
you might be in between here and there, and that's my know what I'm saying speech.
Most recently, after Carla B, transitioned out and went to do other things as well, Kiana, we invited Kiana.
I've been working with the guys for a while outside of this, and they called me to interview. And when I came in to interview that Sunday, after the show, they was like, hey, you need to be a part of the show. And I was like, okay.
I look at it almost like a band and the instruments, but it's just the instrument that we're using is our voices.
My voice is already kind of squeaky. I know my voice can get squeakier.
You have to have your radio voice on and have that vocal control.
I talk lower when I need to calm it down. And when I'm very passionate about it, I slow it down. And because I want you to understand what I'm saying. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. So if you keep it secrets, just know that she can too.
Okay, and see that's why Kiana, that's why you need it on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. You feel? So you gonna even things out. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? It was joking.
We just understand power, you know, and in terms of people's attention, you know, because it costs. People's attention costs. That's why it's called pay attention.
We want to present local information right up there with, you know, the trending topics.
One thing that's a common denominator with all of us is that we're all passionate about our people.
For me, what you take from me is that I'm real and I'm passionate about the growth of our people.
The overall goal, I would say, is to have a more informed community. Around electoral politics, around health, around equity.
It's about the mission of connecting the dots and closing the gaps, inspiring people to see what's possible, you know, and trying to be an example. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing sometimes, but, you know, you do the best that you can with what you have, and you pray that others will be inspired to join in.
For more info, visit cdatcenter.org/Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
When Israel bombed her parents' house in southern Gaza, Dima Ahaj was among more than 50 people killed in the strike, including her 6-month-old baby, her husband, and 2 brothers. Meanwhile, Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, said 2 of its doctors were killed in an Israeli strike on the Al-Auda hospital. Doctors Mahmoud Abu Nujayla and Ahmed Al-Sahar were killed alongside their colleague, Dr.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Just brushing up on some of my favorite literary classics. Even if a page turner like this isn't up your alley, did you know our libraries offer so much more than classic books? There's also things like passes to local museums. You can download ebooks onto your Kindle device. And super cool things like a teen gaming program. Visit your local library and see all it has to offer.
China and South Africa were joined by the coalition's newest members at Tuesday's high-level meeting: Egypt, Ethiopia, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Iran.
And if y'all looking, we have guests in the building. But you are listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, and I am Kiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And we are brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as
See That.
And we are redefining
what's cool.
Because smart
is the new
gangster.
Baby.
And if you didn't know,
now you know.
Yes. So one guest I know y'all know because he is
Comedian.
He's the resident Mr. Funny himself. Right?
St. Pete Funny.
You already know it. Your boy comedian Damian Davis is up there like Granny Pettis. Y'all get ready for them reels today. I'm coming.
Oh,
yeah, you been snapping. We're gonna talk about that. So yes, and then also we got the one and only Cabbage. What's good, man?
I can't call it, man. Just trying to get in where I fit in. You know how we do it, man.
Yes, sir. That's how we do.
Yes. Screaming, surviving Diddy. So back.
So after we left, we were talking about the lawsuit that was squashed by Diddy.
Well, it was settled. It was settled.
Well, we squashed it. You know, it's like beef. We squashing it.
He settled that pretty fast too. I did a reel about that one too. Y'all make sure y'all check it out because he settled that real fast. I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, it came out. He was like, "Yo,
hey, dildos in the booty. Hey, over there. He beating her up. Hey, man, Diddy. Hey, y'all already know what time it is.
Well, I will tell you.
I got another skit coming today by Diddy and TD Jakes. Y'all just stay tuned for all that. We're gonna talk about all that.
But we're just kind of recapping what we talked about in the first hour. We were talking about Diddy, and then we have y'all here. Y'all gonna be here for the rest of the hour, right?
Yeah, we hanging out.
Y'all hanging out. So then we're gonna talk about what's coming up with y'all. Like, y'all know that Damien is unofficial, a part of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Him and his wife definitely do their thing, always helping us promote. If we need flyers, Miss Davis like, what you need? She's throwing it up there. If it's a thought that we throw out there, I get a phone call or a text message before we even get off.
If we need a lighter.
Oh yeah, bro. A cup of coffee. Anything. We here, baby. We here. We got you.
This is real family in the building. I mean, honestly.
My baby cousin.
Listen, been our lifeline. The fellas ain't showed up for me, and I done called Damien, and he gonna be like, boom.
Yeah, I'm here. Cold in my eye and everything.
What? Nobody there? Oh no, I'm around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm here. My wife, matter of fact, I was asleep and my wife woke me up at 7:15. Don't you supposed to be at the Breakfast Club? No people gonna be mad. I'm like, God damn, she was on me. So that's why y'all think
remember we on radio.
Oh, God leave. God leave. She woke me up this morning. I'm here. Thank you, Jesus.
Right. That's a good sign.
But you know what? Back to what we were kind of talking about prior and about how people end up staying in these toxic relationships and people with power. And it don't even have to be people with power. Anybody that you're emotionally attached to, it's hard to walk away. And people be like, leave. Why you stay? It's not that easy, especially when you have some type of connection with somebody.
And I want to say about that, a lot of people say toxic relationship and they predominantly be looking at the men. But women are toxic too. Because I got a homeboy, he stay out of town. I got to cut the obituary out the paper twice a month just to send it to him for he got like he knows somebody that died so he can get out and come back down here and hang out with me. He be confusing me sometimes. I send the obituary twice a month. And sometimes he be naming people that I think we know for real. I be like, hey, Mr. Williams ain't dead. Be crazy like nigga. I mean, like Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams. But I'm just saying. So don't get in no type of toxic relationship.
Well, you know what? So nobody comes in typically with the toxic behavior.
No.
But I will tell you, there's always. You think so? Oh well, let's get I will.
So everybody come in cool and nice, and then at the time you done turn that person crazy and deranged. That's your fault. It shouldn't have been that good.
You come in when you come in a relationship. It's like an interview. It's like an interview. A relationship like an interview because you put your best impression on when you first.
Right.
And once they move in, you're moving in with that person. They their neck every morning. You be like, nigga, I ain't know you. Lady, lady, I ain't know you did that. Y'all know, man. It's early in the morning. Go to talk to captains. Talk to captains.
You don't talk to me because I'm going to tell you how it
is. I mean, listen, here we go. Say it how it is. Let's have this conversation. Okay. I know I'm going to probably be on the opposite side of this boat on a lot of, but that's fine because I'm always in.
I think we all agree that toxic relationships are not the thing.
No,
toxicity is not it.
Nah, it's not. You just got to learn how to
cope, and then you got to learn how to process, and then move on.
And if you marry, you need to learn how to shut up, and your wife is always right. Don't say nothing. Just shut up. Shut your mouth.
The life you say might be your own.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life. Just shut up.
So you say happy. I like it, but happy house, happy spouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think we do need to change the narrative when it comes to relationships, and toxicity can come from either side. Let's be 100 with that. Right. Yeah. But a lot of times when you say they pull it out of you, some people can pull can pull different traits out of you.
Some people pull the best out you.
But I will tell you this: it's a testament of who you is when you're going through your trials and tribulations, and you stay true to who you are. And if you start to act ugly because somebody else is acting ugly, then I do think typically that's who you are too. You know what I mean? Because I always say what you do to me now, honestly, I may restrict myself from you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna meet you at your level because I don't want to play like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, you may call me a name, but I'm not finna call you a name because that's not who I am. Right. Like, I'm not finna go ahead and... I ain't gonna stoop to your level. I'm right. I met.
Yeah. What you do for that word karma, it's a strong word.
Right, and that's what I just said about Diddy, is that, you know, he's been on top for a long time. And, you know, his camp is being really quiet. I don't think like all this stuff is made up. You know what I mean?
No. Hey,
you see, he doesn't have long-term friendships. He doesn't have long-term relationship with any of his artists. Nobody is coming back in his corner like, no. You know how like even so let's take R. Kelly. Even through all the stuff with R. Kelly, people came up for his defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't hearing nobody step up right now and saying, no, I ain't seen that with Diddy. You know, people was like, okay, R. Kelly might have been wrong, but this is this and this. And I'll tell you is that, like, you know, we toured with R. Kelly for a whole year.
Yeah.
And I have nothing bad to say about him through this whole year.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about him neither, but, you know, but Robert Kelly, oh, man, Lord, I got a lot of bad stuff to say about Robert, but R. Kelly is my dog. You got to separate the two. It's R. Kelly and it's Robert Kelly.
But I'm not condoning anything what he did.
I ain't condoning it either. I don't like Robert Kelly.
R. Kelly never went to jail.
I love
Robert went to jail.
Yeah, Robert went to jail. R. Kelly still like it. And then one thing about Diddy, you can't trust a man that like to hug other men from the back. You don't play like that. You been that guy thrown over my shoulder. You can't be hugging me from the back,
allegedly.
No,
ain't no allegedly. You see those pictures, man. He hugging everybody from the back.
Okay,
and closing in with the hug too. Like, come on, man. You security?
I mean, that's showing little clips. Like, I mean, you seen the one with Jock? He came out and how he made Cassie cut her hair. I will tell you, like, yeah. Never mind.
You talking about Young Jock and Cassie got the same hairstyle. You see Jock? They both get their hair cut by the same lady. Shannon Sharp stylist.
So I was gonna say this, and we gotta move on. But
people commenting, but go ahead.
Okay, read the comments.
No, take that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So what I was gonna say is that, you know, it's easy for people to be convicted in the court of public opinion.
Yes.
Right. So everything becomes evidence, and the man might be innocent.
That's real.
Okay, let's say this.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm that person, but when I'm not that, because I'm pretty fair.
Yeah.
Like I'm like Justin Bieber mama. I like everyone, and my mama don't like you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm Justin Bieber mama.
Everybody,
right? And if it's something like at first, when I first heard it, it's like, okay, boom, boom, but nobody. When nobody listen, Diddy done been in the industry longer than me and you done been alive during that, right? Yeah. Nobody, not one person is coming up and saying that, like,
speaking up on his behalf.
No,
nobody.
Illuminati.
He owed them people money. You can't.
Nobody is saying,
you ain't paid the check.
You remember the Illuminati?
But see, here we go. We just talked about the Illuminati, right?
Why Taylor Swift ain't part of the Illuminati?
Right. You don't say that. Dolly Parton ain't a part of the Illuminati.
Watch the world.
We just talked.
What Dolly Parton got something to do?
What about Justin Bieber? Did he get initiated?
So we just said,
he got kicked out of the church. I don't know about just they kicked him out.
But what I'm saying is, it's so easy to paint the black artists as if they're in the Illuminati. You never hear this about the white successful ones.
They're in it too.
But you never hear about it. They never sit up here and paint this picture and be like,
they won't, but you just got to know the truth.
But listen.
You got to know. You got that on your arm. You got to know something.
Listen, what I will tell you,
you gotta know
is
something.
that I have. So I will tell you this. I've heard my daughter was in the Illuminati.
Who?
You know that? I done heard it all. The Google,
listen.
they come in there, shit. They done like I've heard it, but you know what? She was somebody that worked really hard.
So look, I want to say this, right? When, like I talked about this earlier, there is a conspiracy to assassinate the characters of successful Black people. And the suitcase is full of Illuminati, crime, rapists, yada yada.
And I'm not.
And they come in and open the suitcase. Let's see which one works.
Yeah.
What moving too fast.
Whoever's on the top, they're gonna try to assassinate.
People on the sideline.
Yeah.
Listen, people on the sideline, dog. They're bringing this toolbox of character assassination and laying it on all our people. You just gotta really look. And not anybody that got a name, anybody that's doing something from the little guy all the way to the top dog. They got this little kid, and boy, he do this, he did that, he doing this.
Boy, they ready for me. They ready for me. Let me hear them arenas, boy. They ready for me.
So I'm finna tell you. You want me to tell you the saddest part about this? It comes from us before anybody else. We tear each other down before anybody else. That's the part that I hate. Like we're talking about, we need to stick with each other. We need to be on each other's team and all that other stuff. When Jesse Smollett did that thing, it was us who called him out. We probably knew it was a lie. We should have just shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
We
shut up. Don't do the job for them. I hate when we're the first ones to be like, oh, he lied. Tell your cousin he lying. Don't get on the radio. Don't get on TV. Don't do. That's like if you in the streets, don't do the job for the cop.
Yeah,
that's team spirit.
You know what I mean?
Like Dwight Howard. I knew he was lying. Everybody knew Dwight Howard was lying. Like when
Nobody say nothing.
Well, ain't nobody say that wasn't no surprise. You like you surprised somebody. And then the way Tevin Kevin came out, he talking about Tev. We knew that for years. You made a son, can we talk? You ain't trying to sleep with her. No, all you want to do is talk. And talk about her brother. We already knew what time it was. Tevin, you have to tell us that. We knew you would get. I'm just saying. It's some people you already know what's going on. Like with the Diddy situation. You already know what was going on, man. So it is what it is. I'm not appalled. I still think he took out Kim Porter. I ain't gonna lie.
We just talked about
allegations. I think he took her
allegations.
I say allegations, but boy, they looking too. The water too murky for me, boy. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Because they say when when him and Kim they were supposed to be together when the whole J-Lo thing came out, and then she started dating another executive, and he got mad, and they went out of town, and they say he broke her nose, and I was like, you can look at pictures, and this is alleged because Kim ain't here to tell her side of the story.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Rest in peace to the kids' mama too, man.
And you could see the difference of her nose then and after that trip.
Yeah.
This is allegedly. But what I will tell you is really sad is Diddy has a house full of girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He has the twins. He has another set. He just had another little girl. He has at least 4 girls that we can call out, right? Yeah. And when men are doing this stuff, or anybody need to look, would you want your children, your daughters to go through this? Would you want somebody to treat your daughters the way that you treating somebody else?
No.
Like to go and put their hands on them? Because as fathers, y'all are their protectors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm finna tell you, you touch me, both of my dads coming.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like they if they so first it's a conversation. No flag. It's gonna be if they think something. And my dad's on goal right now.
But that's why a lot of women hide it as well, because they got family members that's gonna come and fly over.
Yeah.
So
I will tell you,
come and be like, okay, we're gonna work it out. Because if I let my cousin know, he gonna shoot the whole house.
Well, I'm gonna so here you go. I will tell you how I feel about this, and this may not be the best advice on this, but when you're thinking about it, I do believe that you don't let people get into your business like that, right? And because it can, but it can. But so here you go. I think you nip it in the bud at the beginning. The first time somebody had because nobody just comes out and punch you.
No.
It's first. It's like a push.
Some kid Ike Turner.
No. It ain't even if you some kid Ike Turner. The first is a push. Something is a push off the hat.
I seen the movie.
You know what I mean? It's Ike had them sentences. You seen what he did?
He looked like he was ready. He couldn't wait till she moved in.
But no. The way that you stop it, either it's from the beginning. When you first see it happen, somebody got to check it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody got to check it. You can't let it slide. You let it slide. Like if you bump me in the car today and I find it funny, the next thing you know, you pushing me in the car. Now you slapping my head. You pulling my wig off. It done got too far at that point.
Yeah.
You know,
and a lot of women, I hear a lot of women say they don't talk about it then because it be so much, and they try to know it. They stay psychic. They try to block it out and all stuff like that. So, like I tell my daughter all the time, she date a white man, so ain't nobody more scared than me. Because white people don't like to fight; they like to kill. So you know what I'm saying. You might try to hide my daughter body part, and I tell her every time, if you got a problem here, you just let daddy know.
You be talking about Ike was dealing with a lot. You be get off this chat.
Nah, hey, that's my boy, you man. But I'm for real, man. My daughter dated a white man. I told her, because how I was growing up, I was a little crazy. So I like, man, get somebody completely different than me. And she showed up to the door with a white man. So after that, I just talked to her every day to just make sure everything good. I'm like, why is you whispering? Talk louder. Is he on your neck? Give me something. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. You just gotta. I don't know, man. Keep your hands off.
We talking about toxic relationships. We talking about a little news.
Yeah.
Diddy was in the news for the situation with the lawsuit. This is 99 Jams, 99.1 Care Festa Radio. You listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We got Damon Davis. We got Cabbage in the house. And then we just keep on.
Yeah, that's what he said. But yeah.
You got that coffee.
Yeah, right. But no, I mean, but we can definitely talk about, because we don't really have an ex Kiana today. But I do want to talk about these toxic relationships because it's something that's in our community, and a lot of times, you know, in our community, it was like what happens in your house stays in your house.
Yes,
right? Is the biggest toxic thing that we've ever taught ourselves. You know what I mean? If somebody told you, because like honestly, I've watched these stories. People are dying by the people who once said they loved them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you're thinking that it won't get that bad. You know what I mean? I do believe that any two people can work out anything, right? But both people have to want to work at it. Everybody come in with their own baggage, and usually people who were abused become the abuser. You know what I mean? And so it is practicing traits that was done to them. And until you face your past and do the work to heal yourself, hurt people.
And I want to say this, right? And sometimes you have to go outside the house to get that help.
Yeah.
Right. So right back to what you said, because I'm like that too. Hey, you know what's happening in my house? Stay in my house.
Yeah.
But it is a toxic like tradition. It's almost like diabetes. You think it runs in the family, but the recipe runs in the family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't have to get diabetes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's one of them type things that it don't run in the family. Yeah. The recipe runs in the family.
And piggyback off that, them silent battles be the hardest ones. Yeah. So you got to get therapy. Don't think, man. Before me and my wife got married, we had marriage counseling, and we still have counseling because marriage is tough. And I tell a lot of people, like, I hit one of my brothers just got married recently, and I hit him in the inbox. I say, man, congratulations on your union. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying, reach out. More husbands need to do that, man. More, because, you know what I'm saying, all us, like, you might, especially if you married for the first time, man, you just come and say you done lived the life, being in the streets, now you doing it the right way, and you going into a marriage. All this new to you. You used to women coming at your beck and call. Now you dealing with one woman. You got to figure out her mannerisms and how she act. Then you got to let stuff go. Know what I'm saying? Communicate. And if you ain't willing to do all that, that's where the toxic could come. Because now you bringing back your old traits. You in your single mindset. That's why when Kiana said what she said, you got to go back and deal with your beginning, that's real stuff, because you can't bring that old dirt into the new high, because you still dealing with the same trash you were dealing with.
And you know what?
So you got to clean yourself up, man. Change yourself, change your perspective.
And not even for the next person, for yourself.
For yourself.
You
can't change for the next person. You got to change for yourself.
People think that if you go to therapy that you're crazy.
No, you need therapy.
Everybody do.
Everybody need therapy.
Everybody. It's like I seen a reel, and it was like it's your timeout. It's like you're in the boxing ring fighting, and therapy is your timeout. Boom.
Yes.
It gives you that break from life to go ahead and re-strategize and how you want to win the next round. And if you don't take that time out to deal with yourself, you're gonna constantly be doing the same battle, and you're gonna be like a dog chasing his tail.
My therapy is that stage. When I get on stage, I talk about my life, but you know what I'm saying, I make it funny, and I exaggerate a little bit. My wife be like, "Why you got that?" Because she'll know the jokes. She
know the real jokes.
She be like, "Oh no, he talk about," but at the same time, She go out the door. Why? What you said? You know what I'm saying? But I tell her, I say, that be my release. I be needing to get that out. And then I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nobody really to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm more like, I try to keep a lot of stuff within, like y'all say. Like, I understand, like, a lot of our stuff we go through, we try to handle it in the house amongst us. Because, you know, everybody else got their side. You know, your family going to be like, oh, you ain't got to put up with that. That's the first thing, you know what I'm saying? Right. No, I want to put up with that. Help me how to get over that. That I ain't got to, especially if you got that family member that secretly don't like your spouse or don't like them anyway. Like, oh, you ain't got to put up with that. This and that. Instead of just trying to be there for you. You try to tell you, hey, you can move out. You know what I'm saying? So
they can't see
all the advice bad.
Yeah, all the advice bad.
So that's when I say the two people, any two people can work it out. It's the third person who mess it up. So when you bring somebody in for advice, because I know they say, oh, don't you tell nobody. Everybody needs an outlet.
Yeah.
Let's be 100. But you got to see who your outlet person is.
Yeah, you got to check your outlet person.
Misery loves company.
Whoa.
And when you're talking to somebody, you have to talk to somebody who is in a healthy space, right? Because if they're in a miserable relationship, they're gonna push their negativity out on yours, and not intentionally. It's just something that, you know what I mean? Like they haven't took out their garbage, so they're gonna tell you your thing too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got a comment.
Go
right
ahead.
Here. JP Franks. This is a great comment. Just like we have to learn skills for our job, we have to learn skills to be in a healthy relationship. How to communicate, how to problem solve, not to blame, how to be vulnerable, how to be honest, you know, all the things that don't come completely naturally, especially if you haven't seen it in your life, like, you know, childhood. You ain't seen vulnerability, you ain't seen honesty or that complete trust, and then you do pass that dirt back into a new house.
Hey, what happened?
When you got that pamphlet from the Cosby Show, JP, send me that. You're a regular Cliff Huxtable, boy.
But you see it, like you see it when like if your mother's was toxic. You know what I mean? You hate to say that, but when your parents,
you so right though.
Like when you see it, if your mother showed you like you
toxic stuff,
if you toxic stuff, like I would say if a man doesn't trust their mama, it's hard for them to trust anybody else.
Yeah. Ooh, you right. And
this is the person who brought you into the world. So if you can't trust that person, your view of life is skewed.
That's good. You know, like my mom, when I was young, I remember.
Well, that's tough.
That woman is dead.
Everybody.
Until you do the work.
Yeah.
You have to do the work. There's never, and it's always something. Like you say, it's the recipe. It doesn't have to be your life.
Yeah.
You don't have to put that in there.
Yes.
You could take the stuff out.
Yes.
This is the thing about life that's so good, is that you choose the path that you take.
Yes.
You do not have to do the one that somebody projected on you, because you hear it and that's why I say it's really, you got to be careful on what you speak to your children.
Yes.
Because if you tell them, oh, everybody against you, you know what I mean? Oh, you bad.
Yeah.
You're planting these negative
Why
seeds.
you can't sit down somewhere?
Trying to tell you.
Right. And then what happened is
programming.
they start to, and then the only time when you talk to them is when you're disciplining them. They're going to start to act out just to get that attention. And then what happened when they become grown, they do the same thing to the person that they say they love so that they can get that attention, because they think chaotic and toxicness is a way to show love.
And another,
that's what they're used to getting as coming up.
And I had to learn that with my daughter, man, because my youngest daughter, I like how I raised my oldest daughter to be tough, be honest. And I had to learn, like, it's different. You got to have different skills for each different child. Every child ain't the same.
Right.
So with my daughter, I try to go in and be like, stop being scared and stop being, you know what I'm saying? I see how she like, if I say something, she just a shake. And I'm like, no, I gotta have a different approach with my baby, because she's not like my other daughter. She's more delicate, and then probably and I try to talk to her a little bit more. It's like, and then you look at that stuff, and like you say, when you grow up, cause when I grew up, when I was 3 or 4, all my mama do is dance. So every time I be around, I want to dance right now.
Yeah, Bobby Brown.
This for you, mama.
There it goes.
I want to dance.
But yeah, that's how, you know, hey, that's for my mama. But yeah, I'm just saying, whatever you see when you growing up, it's your core belief.
That's right.
Deal with your core beliefs, man. And if something hunted you in the past, go back and deal with that. But you can be the man or woman you're supposed to be. It's growth, man. You gotta change your perspective, man. Go in your core beliefs. That's what the main mental part of therapy. It's something that hindered you from growing where you at right now. It could be something in the past that you ain't dealt with. You try to cover it up, and you wonder why you acting the way you acted. It's something that hindered you. Only you know your purpose. Know your problems in your past, so only you could deal with it, so you could get over there and be the person you're supposed to be.
And what happens is that people who are angry and abusers, they don't know how to communicate properly. They never nobody gave them the tools to how to handle their anger.
Yeah, that anger mental block sometimes.
You know what I mean? And so that
you can't.
Some people don't know how to handle that anger. They just go into toxic. It's right off rip. That's all they know. You can't blame them. Right. That's all they know.
It's like a knee-jerk reaction.
But you can blame them at one point, because then you take control of it, and you have to. And so here you go. Accountability is really, but when you have somebody, this is when you have to be vulnerable and trust the person that you with, or the team that's around you. You got to have good people around you. If somebody's asking you to do something that's not hurting or harming you, it don't hurt you to try it out. Like if I'm saying, hey, go get therapy. Therapy ain't doing nothing to you. It ain't hurting or harming you. But you won't try it. But if somebody you hate,
that's a big hurdle to jump.
I know.
We might have to go together.
They say that
let's go together. Let's go do one lunch.
You might be crazy or
hold my hand.
Right. But if somebody come and again, we're not promoting drugs.
No, we not.
Right?
Yeah.
But if somebody come in here and give you a brick,
you gonna go take it and probably go try to.
You gonna go.
Wait. Show him, Keon.
But that's a different hurdle.
Show him, Keon.
That's a step up.
Show him, Keon. Hey, wrap this up. Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off. It's the camera off. That's the first thing I want to know. Turn the camera off. Everybody put your devices down. I'm out of here.
But I'm just saying, but that will hurt and harm you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
it ain't gonna hurt that long.
No.
Get rid of it fast.
Don't help out the whole.
It gonna help a lot.
But you're making jokes about it. But people in the streets, you look at it, you take more losses than you do win.
You right.
It's like the casino. You think about that first.
Hey, I'm joking, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't trying to boast or brag. But when I'm gonna give it to you, Kiana, with that you is true. Cause when I was Nutty Rose, woo, well, I had it. I had it. I was strapped. I was strapped. Hold on for a while. I strapped like the feds.
Okay.
Got a lot of the feds that came in. Hey, who that is? Y'all ain't locked the door. Y'all locked the door right here. Y'all locked the door right here. But anyway, when I went to prison, I lost. I thought I lost so much more, because I used to get letters from my kids, and they would tell me what they seen. And my son was like 17. This is the letter that really changed my son was 17, and he wrote me a letter. He was like, I'm like, dang, son, why you won't come see me like that? I can't see like that. Then he'll write me a letter like that. We see how you have all the drugs in the house. We could have got people could have took us from you. You did this and did that to make this mistake. And I'm like, dang, what is mama telling him? Why is mama got him writing these letters? Then I thought about it. My son's 17 years old. This ain't coming from his mama.
Right.
This coming from him.
And you know
what I'm saying? That was a reality check. That's the most check men or women don't want to cash is a reality check.
And that's the one you.
That's the one you need to cash.
If you want
and that made and then
that brought tears to you.
Yeah, that brought tears because I love my kids. Yeah. And I was like, dang, if you really did love them the way you say you love them, why you ain't available for them? Why you back here behind these gates? You can't say you love. Money don't show love. The memories show love. That time spent, that memories last forever.
But see, as men,
and I had to learn that the best trait you could ever be as a father is be available, man. If the love was gonna be there, just be there for them kids. They need us in their life. And they need their mamas too, but it's detrimental that they need their fathers in their life.
It's detrimental if you don't have neither one of your parents.
Yeah. I don't joke all the time. And my probation officer.
I think it took mother and father to make it.
You need both. You definitely need both of your parents.
It's toxic not to have them.
And sometimes it be the women's fault because they don't. Oh, they mad at the man. Oh, you can't see my baby, but dad, I helped make this baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do for this baby.
Be right by the baby.
But you won't let me.
Yeah.
And want to put me on child support and all this extra stuff y'all got going on.
Well, I'm going to say.
Of your attention, because you want to go out and look good on the expense of me.
and a lot.
Okay, so pause.
No.
Pause, wait. Pause. Let me address this really quick.
Oh, you all loud.
No. I gotta be for the ladies. Is okay. Here you go. I do think it's toxic women, right? Let me say that. I think it's a shame when women do hold their children, or any parent hold their children hostage from their parents. The only reason why you should, if they're in a harmful
situation.
Other than that, no, I don't care if the kids don't want to see their parents, if it's their weekend, even if the parents is inconsistent. The day that they show up, get your child. Let them spend some time with them regardless. Yeah. Now that's just a Kiana thing. Now, child support. First of all, child support, unless you're rich, ain't doing a dent to most people.
Yeah.
Right, let's do $150 a month ain't doing nothing. Yeah. That's what. No. I'm just saying, some people pay more than that, right? But a lot of people is at the bare minimum when you coming in and paying child support. And then I do not like when men be like, oh, they spending their money on their sales. No, I'm spending my money. But I didn't have my money to spend because you wasn't chipping in. So I couldn't get my nails, all my toes done because all my extra money had to go towards your child. Did you?
Who you talking to, Kiana? Hey, you here? I hope you watching, brother. Kiana is trying to tell you didn't have no money. Read in between the lines. You didn't have not a cent. You had nothing.
But you
had nothing. Nothing. Let me put the T in the T. Nothing.
But you know, I hate when again, a lot of times women ain't clocking you. Like, listen. Not clocking
so
what you do.
She can take the child support and get her nails done.
No, she's taking her money to get her nails done.
Okay, well,
so listen. Here we go.
All right.
If I get, let's say I make $800.
Yeah.
Right. Boom. The $800 I done had to pay everything.
Yeah.
And then your child need a haircut, hair done, all this stuff. You only popping in quarterly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you pop in when it's good, not when it's bad. Like, even if you was taking them when you ain't have no money just to make these time, it's a break for me.
Yes.
Right? Where I'm not financial, because I still got to buy lunch. I still got to fix lunch. I still got to feed them. Right? But you're not there. Now, you ain't giving me money all the time.
Yeah.
It's just when the check comes.
So income tax done came and they done pulled your income tax to pay your rear child support.
This done got personal. Hold on, Kiana. Woo! Hey, Kiana, I don't know where we're going with this.
No, but what I'm saying.
No, you're right. They take
everything.
No, what I'm just saying is, you think because and let's forget.
Do they give you that money? So if they take my child support, they
get that money. Where they at? They're hanging out.
Hanging out on
yeah. But
that
ain't hanging out. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
They just get back.
No, what happened is they can take your income tax and do what they need for the children, and then my income tax I can I haven't. No, right, but listen, all year long I've been taking care of your child without your assistance.
No. See, I'm gonna give you this, Kiana. I'm gonna give you this.
So let me tell
Everybody ain't on that. Everybody ain't on that. I'm pulling up every day.
So when I just started, I always give a blanket statement. I never subscribe to all.
Yeah.
There's toxic people that my brother was a single dad, had his daughter from the time she darn near came out the hospital. He had to put his baby mama on child support.
Yeah. Man, that pay their baby mama on child support.
And and honestly, he had to do it because he was financially taking the mama wasn't doing nothing. You know what I mean? So let me tell you. So there is bad mothers out there, but you can't say I'm using your money. No, my money done freed up. Now I can do something for myself.
Yeah, and see, but I'm gonna tell you like this: by growing up, by being a dad that I had my kids all the time, and shoot, I remember my kids' mom used to drop my kids off. I used to tell them to leave their food stamp card because them kids could eat. Right. And listen, and I'm telling you, and fellas, you got to think it's 365 days in a year. I'm privileged to wake up to my kids every day because I'm married. You also. Yeah. If you just think it's 365 days in a year, if you're not with that mom, how many days do you actually see your child? You might see them on the weekend. You might see them every here and there. And you say, and now you add that up a weekend. How many weekends in a year? You add that up. You done seen your kids like 90 days out of 365 days in a year. It's just because you got stuff to do. And you got to think this lady with this child each and every day, these kids cost. Well, I'm telling they cost. That's why I'm walking around with slides right now and got car issues. Mean I ain't got no car. These kids cost, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, you got to pay for these kids, man. For real. And I done started all over. Yeah, I got a Reebok straight out of Target. These kids cost. Hey, my cash app is $ Damian Davis Comedy. These kids cost. Let's talk about the show, Kevin. We get some money generated. These kids calling us, man. Yeah, they own us.
So what y'all do got a show?
Yeah, y'all do got a show.
We gotta let them explain it. Cause it's at the foreplay
after dark.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. But Foreplay After Dark is an event center that's right next to Foreplay Gentleman's Lounge.
Okay.
And my restaurant sits in between both of them. So when you come out to the show December 23rd, you won't be going into the strip club. You'll be going into my restaurant, and then you'll go to the other venue. You go to my page, which is Cabbage Williams. On Facebook, it is a video of the venue up there as of right now. All tickets on sale at universe.com up until 12 midnight Friday. 20% off all your tickets right now. Go to universe.com, log in, get your tickets. Damien, Spunky, Woden, we on go December 23rd. We are hosting the Players Ball as well at the strip club. So that's why it's 2 events into 1. So y'all come hang out with us, man.
Yeah, any cooking got on. Just come hang out. Yeah. And you got to dress up. Tell them, dude, you got to dress to impress, man. Because a lot of people see Foreplay Lounge, they thinking they having a comedy a show at the strip club. No, the man got an event space, so I wanted him to come in and tell everybody in St. Pete Land. Y'all ain't going to the strip club. It's safe. You know what I'm saying? And if your wife make you mad, act like you going on the smoke break and sneak over there to the party. That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all catch me at the. I was gonna do that, but God told me he wanted Eve to have some clothes on. For Adam wouldn't eat, yeah. It's December 23rd, man. Cabbage, you tell me.
Saturday before Christmas Eve, so everybody gonna be in the city that Saturday before Christmas Eve, December 23rd. 10387 Gandy Boulevard, Foreplay Gentleman's Lounge will be hosting the official Players Ball, hosted by Dutch Dirty and my boy Uncle Head from Splat Pack. Meanwhile, next door at Foreplay After Dark, we got the Christmas comedy show starring Damian Davis, Wody, and my boy Spunky Robertson. That's going to be hosted by my boy, Mr. Florida shit, Curtis Brooks. Y'all get at us.
We radio. Boo!
Y'all know what it is. Y'all forgot.
Boo. And we we're going to get them. We got tickets.
We got Kiana and him. They get some tickets with her good self over there.
Yeah. He might pop up. Yeah, hey. Don't waste your paper on here. You gotta ask them 10 times as you come. Tiana gonna come. Yeah, just put his name on the list. Yeah, check him out. Yeah, cause boy, hey,
man,
I gotta make sure my dog gonna call.
Yeah, man, y'all pull up on us, man. Remember, tickets are on sale right now at universe.com, 20% off up until 12 midnight Friday. Type in Black Friday in the discount code, no cap, all caps, no space, Black Friday for 20% off right now. Y'all.
So show up 23rd, right?
Yep. December 23rd. December 23rd.
So they got it for everybody.
Everybody.
If you want to laugh or you want to lose some money.
Either way.
We hanging out.
Losing money is planting a tree. You want to plant a tree?
We planting a tree. We supporting jobs.
I'm just finna tell you.
Exactly what you're
and I'm going to tell you. If you're going to use my money, I'm going to be the one that's in there collecting it right back. So let me see somebody in my household over there on the other side.
You going to be there. You got to take it. You got to take it.
No, throwing dollars. I'm going to be right behind him.
You been talking to him all morning. You been talking to him. Yeah, you been talking. Hey, brother, she been talking to you all morning.
So, all right, y'all know my daughter is 27.
Oh, yeah.
Child support has left, gone again. And
I don't know about that, cause boy,
I'm never gonna.
My son almost 30, and they still sending me child support. But I'm like, he got a job already. This ridiculous.
No, so his mama.
How y'all found me?
His mama, but you know what?
You
know what? It's the holiday season, right? So there's a lot of events that's going on, right? Like, so it is because you also have another comedy show December.
Oh yeah, December 8th. I'm in
Improv.
No, yeah. I'm glad we're here. We talk about the improv. Improv, they canceled my improv show.
Okay.
Make sure you tell my brother Tony. Everybody who bought tickets for the improv show, they canceled my show. As another bigger name comic came and bought that date.
Okay.
I ain't big yet. I ain't mad. God got everything. Got what God got for me.
Right.
We're gonna get to the improv people. But if you bought tickets, I know a lot of my family members and friends is
on me directly, and I'm gonna accommodate those tickets.
Man. And them tickets there is out of there. You got your money, you got reimbursed. You should got reimbursed. So that's December 3rd. So but December 8th, I'm in Bradenton. December 23rd, at Touch of Class Line, but December 23rd, I'm at 4Play Lounge. Man, it's a big event.
So
and I don't really like to do nothing in St. Pete no more because I get booked all over. So this is a big thing in St. Pete. If you want to catch me in St. Pete, this is a big event that you need to pull up to. You might just catch me in the Cali here and there. I never let you know when I'm coming because they got to pay me to be there. So when I just get there, I just be there to do my thing. So y'all mess with me, man.
I'm not even mad. December 8th. I'm glad you say that. I'm also having December 1st is He Say, She Say.
Okay.
This is the last first Friday of the year. I need everybody to come.
I'm coming. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
He said Urban Drinkery, right? He like Mr. Edmond. He told me he was coming and they ain't show up.
I'm coming. I'm coming. No, I'm coming. I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
But no, so December 1st, so we're looking at, we have He Say, She Say. I want everybody to come out. That's the last first Friday of the year. Yeah. Like, let's really have the conversations like we're talking about toxic relationships, good relationships. Like, we want the two people in a relationship to define it because we want healthy relationships in our community. Yes. And the way that we have it is that we come together and have a dialogue, a place that's safe for us and that we can let our guards down and it's a non-judgment zone. Yeah. That is what we do at He Say, She Say. And it's not just relationship. If you want to talk about business people coming there. If you need help on anything right there, this is a cornerstone where you can get your needs met, right? So come out there, December 8th, Conversation and Libations. Okay, listen.
I got to ask Kiana too.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Before you do this, ask Kiana. Let me tell you about Conversations and Libations.
Yeah, let us
this will be at the St. Pete Distillery, right? It's a completely free event. Come out. There's no cover charge. Dressed to Impress. It's from 6 to 10, right? Free drinks. Free food. A great time. If you can't come,
What that December 8th?
December 8th. You got a show.
I got a show. I can't come now.
I know, but this is the thing is we do these kickbacks. Me and Harold, we team up with St. Pete Distillery.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be the first one at St. Pete Distillery. You know that they're opening up and doing new stuff over there. So yeah, y'all come out, register. These are free. This is a free event, right? And then we got some other stuff in the pipeline. If you're looking for great music, on December 16th at Nordstrom's from 2 to 4, Cheyenne will be out there serenading, singing, doing her thing.
My girl.
This is a free concert. Like, I mean, honestly, if
I love Shy, man. Shy got a beautiful spirit. That's my dog. I love Shy. Every time I see Shy, she's smiling, she's happy. I don't think Shy get mad. No, hey, that ain't for you to tell. I like the Shy I know. You just keep it. Don't you talk about Shy in here.
I can.
No, not in here. You not today. Not in Shy. I want to remember Shy how I remember Shy.
Okay, you can remember.
Yeah, that's your. Yeah, that's my dog. That's your.
Listen, Shy is a. Listen, you think I'm hard?
Is you ready for this Ask Kiana?
Oh yes. Okay, do the Ask Kiana. Okay, go ahead. We got 7 minutes.
It's about toxic relationship. Dear Kiana, I'm in a toxic relationship. I'm dating this lady that's missing a leg. I don't have no problem with her missing a leg or anything. It's all cool. I don't have a problem with it. But only time we get toxic is when I take her to the nearest shoe store to buy her shoes. Because when we get to the shoe store, she always thinks she supposed to get half off because she ain't got to get but one shoe. She always arguing with the people at Foot Locker. She always arguing with the people at Champs. We done got kicked out of numerous stores. I just got tired of it, and I told her, I can't take it anymore. And she told me, well, I can't take it anymore. I'm just going to walk out of this relationship. I was confused, Kiana, because I was one thinking, how in the heck she going to do that? Could you help me with this problem, Kiana? With my half off, want to shoot one leg wearing chick. Could you please help me, Kiana? What's the problem with her?
Okay, the views expressions of the comedian.
Damon.
No, that's on the letter, man. That's from the dog. No teeth, Willie. She ain't got no leg. He ain't got no teeth. So what's going on, Kiana?
So listen.
Help with that.
So
do you got anything for the man? The lady won't she get half off on shoes.
Help with that.
I'm saying.
So you want me to tell y'all?
Why Foot Locker still charging her for 2 shoes?
So here you go.
She ain't got but 1 foot.
Okay, so here you go. If you want half off, y'all start the show. Y'all start the store for all 1 foot people.
See, now you're being biased, Kiana. What about the people with 1 leg? You ain't think about people with 1 leg. You being racist.
No, I just said start a store for a person with 1 foot, 1 leg.
1 foot shoes.
1 foot shoes.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't need both of the shoes,
so
Kiana.
This is how,
do you think Champs being biased?
Yeah. So listen, don't go to Champs. Go to a 1 foot shoe store, right? And y'all started, and then y'all sell 1 shoe. Right?
I'm married now. No, I'm saying this Willie. I don't know what.
It don't matter.
But he ain't got no teeth. Willie ain't got no teeth.
You know why it don't matter? Because if you get both, somebody gonna come in there and need the right, and the other one gonna come in there and need the left. So there you go. It's half off.
Hey,
so you
they got displays for all day messing with her.
So here you go. If you need to fix, you need to don't complain about the problem. Be the solution. Come up with the 1 shoe store.
Well,
and then there you go. And then on top of that, put a dentist in there to fix your tooth. Okay? You know what I mean? Do it all in one. You missing a great smile.
See, she missing a leg.
There you go.
But she told the man she gonna walk away from the relationship. How she gonna do that, Kiana? How she gonna do that? He done carried her this far.
All right. Final comments.
Well, this has been a great show.
It's been hilarious.
We've been on go. So, okay, listen, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow is.
I'm glad we made y'all laugh. Happy Thanksgiving.
You see me knocking on your door, just open it up and give me a plate of turkey.
One stop shop.
For everybody who don't, everybody who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, give me your
final thoughts.
Okay, final thoughts. Oh, go ahead.
Final thoughts. Man, get these show tickets, man. December 23rd. Get these tickets for play. You know, happy Thanksgiving. I'm at December 8th. Come to my girl thing, December 1st. He say, she say. Conversation and libations and vibrations, December 8th. Man, we got things going on. It's gonna be posted. Check Kiana. Well, Kiana, you back on Facebook? Oh, well, I'll post it.
I'm on Instagram.
She on Instagram, and it'll be on my Facebook page. Send it to me, and we'll pitch out there. And y'all already know, man. It's up there. Like, oh, and don't forget to get. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. It's on Tivit TV. Subscribe to Tivit TV. They say my stream's looking good. Oh, yeah.
We will be very, very laughing when you see that. And I would. Yeah. You already know what to do first, and get you your drink and sit down, and that's all you got to do.
Yeah, man.
Your stomach gonna be hurting, gonna be throwing up and all types of stuff.
I gotta send it to you. You the only one at the panel ain't got it. John done watched it. Everybody
I gotta watch.
No.
Never mind. Okay, go, Jabbar.
Okay. Yeah, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all, boys.
Man, we thank y'all, man.
We getting loaded up. We gonna be here Friday. Make sure y'all join us after Thanksgiving. We're gonna have an amazing show. Caller, you're too late. You're too late.
Hey, put your link comments in the comments when you later on.
No, you know what? Because hello. I'm gonna say that was Super Dave. Listen to his old school show.
Old school, yes. And pull up to Urban Drink. We'll get you some coffee.
Some coffee.
Oh yeah. Don't forget Thanksgiving weekend, November 26th. We do got the car show out in Plant City at the ranch with JT Money hosting that. My boy Raylo, all us, we're gonna be out there this Sunday at the ranch in Plant City from 12 to 8. Y'all get your ticket from Raylo.
You come to show the 2:30, you got tickets. You going to ranch? So we'll give. Is you coming? We'll.
Okay, my final thoughts. Here you go. Be the change you want to see or be. Y'all know I'm going to say that. Write down those 5 things. This is Thanksgiving. So it's about being thankful for the things that you have been given. That's life, your family, the opportunity to wake up the next day, your children. There's so much that you can be thankful for. A lot of times we let the one small thing dictate our whole day when there's so much that happened that made you smile. So remember that, appreciate that. And then we'll be back on Friday. I hope y'all enjoyed. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. And stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Lose Your Shoes with Sister Hughes.
Yes. Total praise.
All right.
And we out.
Is that the like granny panties, baby?
All right. This has been Kiana.
And this is the one and only Mr. X.
And this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
WUJM, St. Petersburg. 99 Gems.